Are you serious?
You're good.
We're live?
You're live.
So refresh it then.
I'm refreshing.
Hello everybody, welcome. Welcome to the Success Series, an interview with the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, Tommy, the car guy, Caputo. What's happening, Tommy?
How are you?
So you want to shut the volume off on that?
I'm going to shut the volume off on this.
This is going to be an interesting interview. But I wanted to start with these interviews with you on Success Series, and this is really important because we're going to be bringing on a lot of people that are successful in their industries. Tommy is very successful in the automotive sales industry. Not only is he successful in the automotive sales industry, I wanted to bring him on first because, well, he's my best friend. He's one of my best friends in the world, and I've been working with Tommy and know Tommy for 20 years. How long? About 20 years, right?
Yeah.
Maybe even a little bit more.
Yeah.
In fact, I remember we worked together at the same dealership about 20 years ago when we first started in the car business. And I want to give him a little bit of history about you so that I can kind of reframe how you become successful in the automotive sales business. Now, Tommy never wanted to aspire to be a manager or anything like that. He wanted to build his own business within a business. He wanted to build a sales business within the automotive dealership, and you've successfully done that, right?
Yes, I have. Okay.
And we're going to get into that in a minute. I want everybody out there, if you have a question or if you have a comment, please put it in the comment section, and we'll get to those questions. It's really important that we interact with everybody here because, again, this is what it takes to be successful in any sales industry. What Tommy does on a daily basis is what it takes to be successful. And I'm not just saying that because he's sitting there. You have been over at Sheehan Autoplex now for how long?
Going on 7 years. Coming up on
7 years. All right, now, I want to go and I'm going to ask you some questions. And I want everybody out there to think about, if you're not in the car business, I want you to still think about your business and how you can take the information that you're learning today and apply it to your business and become successful in your business. I remember when you first came back to Sheehan. In fact, I was the one who brought you back to Sheehan, if you remember.
Yep.
And you had a goal. You had a goal that you were not going to be taking any more fresh ups within how long of a time frame?
My goal was inside of about a year. About a year, realistically.
A year.
I didn't want to do it any more than a year. I didn't want to stand on the lot and wait for people to come in. I didn't want my money dependent on the dealership itself. It stands to reason that since the money, most of the time it's 100% commission in a dealership atmosphere, I just wanted to make my own money. And if it was going to be whatever I sold was what I made, I had to be in control of that.
Yeah, and just so everybody knows, when I say take it up, what an up basically is, it's automotive jargon for fresh customers coming on the lot, okay? And his goal was to not have to worry about fresh customers after 1 year. Yeah. And I said, Tommy, you can do that. I mean, especially with his personality. And what that basically means is he doesn't rely on the dealership to bring him in business. He created his own business through repeat and referral business, right or wrong?
Right.
So people call him to buy cars. What a situation to be in. I mean, that's the ideal situation to be in is when people are just simply calling you to buy cars because, number one, if they call you and they come in to see you, the chances of you closing them or selling them a car are much greater than just somebody out of the blue walking on the lot, am I right?
For a couple of reasons, yes.
What were the reasons?
Well, the main reason is they've been connected to me through somebody else who had a great experience or was a friend. And that wall that exists between strangers and car salesmen is now broken down because the person was sent to them by somebody that they already have trust in, so that they know that this person is not going to hurt them. They're not going to send them to somebody who's going to put them in a bad way. And it makes us becoming friends and finding common ground a lot easier.
A lot easier, which is all about rapport, right? So any business you're in, especially in the sales industry, we talk about, Al and I always talk about this here at Maximum Potential Institute. We talk about building rapport and making friends. And I know that's your secret to success. I want to touch on that because this is really important. So, we always talk about step 2 is what we call it in sales, which is the secret sauce, which means that you really just make a friend with a person where you build so much trust and rapport with them that they're going to buy anything from you. It doesn't matter what it is. That you're not just another car salesman or you're not just another salesperson or real estate broker or copy machine salesman, whatever you do. You actually are a trusted advisor. And he's a trusted advisor when it comes to cars. That's why he calls himself the car guy. And we'll get into the marketing side of what you've done because you've done an incredible job of marketing yourself. But we're going to talk about that in a minute. But the secret sauce, when you meet a customer, what's the first thing you do? In other words, if they come in to see you, where do you bring them and sit them down? Where?
No, I take them immediately to my office, and I have an office there at Sheehan now where have, my chairs, my desk, blah, blah. But it's away from the rigors of what's going on in the dealership and the other salespeople that are running around past each other. Everybody's lumped into one spot. It's a more professional atmosphere. It's a more comfortable atmosphere. I can go over what they need to do, what they want, their own personal situation based on, financing, based on their credit, based on, what their needs are. Everything. I address all their needs right there. And I have a nice place to sit and listen to what they want.
But you address their needs. You find out what they're looking for.
Absolutely.
So now I want you to think about that, and that's what we talk about in step 2. Tommy doesn't show people any product, no matter what it is, and he sells new cars, used cars, any make, any model. We're going to give him a plug here. So if you're in the market for a newer used car, you want to call Tommy. Okay, yes. He can get you any make or any model. But going back to this, you don't show them anything until you talk to them first. Am I right?
No, a lot of times people, they have an idea of what they want, and nowadays in this day's market, people actually really do know what they want. They spend anywhere from 3 weeks to 2 months or more before they leave the house and actually venture out to a spot once they found the right car because of the tools that are on the internet. Now, but what they don't know a lot of times is where they really stand, credit-wise, how to purchase a car. It's not about just going in there and roughing up the guy and going back and forth. There's a way to go about it. There's things that people don't know behind the scenes, and I try to help my friends and their friends understand that. I give them a little bit more information sometimes than a normal car dealership would give, and there's a reason for that. I'm not afraid of it, and it helps them. They understand better, and sometimes bad news is good news.
And you got to take that into account. So I want you guys all hear what he just said. Basically, you got to do a good step 2, no matter what sales you're in. And again, it doesn't matter what industry you're in. You got to make a friend. You got to build a rapport. I can tell you that when people come see Tommy, he has this unique knack of really just hitting it off with people. And either you love him or you hate him. Okay, and either you're going to buy a car from him or you're not. And the reality is. But yeah, and because he's always honest, right? And you're a very honest guy. So the reality is that you got to build a rapport. People buy from people who they like, they trust, and they can find confidence in, right or wrong.
That's an absolute.
So your customers buy from you because they like and trust. Again, Tommy's customers are all repeat and referral.
If you hesitate with people, if you don't come to them cleanly, and you're not direct, you might get a win. So they might not like what they want to hear. But they don't like what they want to hear because they know it's true. And I'm not sugarcoating things with them. And, a lot of times, and I've always learned that you've got to tell people what they want to hear, coming up in the car business. But the business has changed. It's never been more of a relationship business than it is now because everybody is a complete stranger. It's not, if you don't have, you cannot just sit on a lot and just hope that people come in. If you do not generate your own business, if you don't make friends, a good portion of the customers, I've been there, I don't know, going on 6.5 years, and I've got over 1,200 customers and growing.
1,200.
And a good majority of them are on my Facebook page. These people could touch me on a daily basis. There's no getting away from them. So I have to be as transparent as possible because the minute I would go left or right, 1,000 people would know about it in half a second.
Absolutely, and I want to talk about that now.
And I do it for a reason because I want them to know that there's no problem I can't pick up the phone and fix, or at least what's the word I'm looking for? When I'm taking, I can't think of the word. When address
a concern.
Yeah, address a concern.
And that's the thing. I want to talk about that because right now there's a lot of people who are probably going to watch this, or if they're not watching this now, they're going to watch this.
And they'll laugh at what I look like on camera.
Well, by the way, his sense of humor really helps too.
Yeah. They see me all the time.
And now he's being so professional because if you're on his Facebook page and you've seen his videos, we're going to talk about what he does to market himself. Because look, if you're in the business now, I don't care what business you're in, you need to go to Thomas J. Caputo's Facebook page and become a friend of his and follow him, or Tommy the Car Guy Caputo page.
On Facebook, it's Tommy Caputo, the car guy.
Right.
And Thomas J. Caputo
is the personal page.
Is me. You could friend me.
And he does. You do the
if you're not from a third world
videos.
country looking for money, otherwise else I'm attainable all the time.
But here's the key, though, man. The guys who are in the business, who currently watch this or will watch this, if you don't have a strategy in this business, then you're just shooting at the dark. It's like taking a shotgun and shooting into the wind. You don't know what you're going to hit.
You know what I tell
the new guys? You got to have that strategy.
You know what I tell the new guys? I tell the new guys this. First of all, you got, like anything else, you got to be passionate about what you do.
Yes.
And I tell the new guys, plain and simple. You do not work for Tom Sheehan. You do not work for Mr. Schumacher or Mr. Or Auto Nation. You work for yourself. Mm-hmm. This is a 100% commission basis. I mean, there's no. It's whatever you bring to the table. So whatever you don't do is what you're losing. So you can't depend on somebody else to make your business. You just can't in this day and age. But when you do, it runs itself, and all you have to do is stay true to the process.
It's true. I mean, think about it. I want you to, I'm not going to say no, you might, but Tommy makes 6 figures a year. He's making 6 figures a year now for the last several years, 6 years since he's really been there. And the reason why he does it is because of the strategy that he uses when it comes to marketing himself. So here's another lesson. I hope you guys are taking notes here because this is really important. He is a marketer. He is a marketer. He takes you got your card on you? Okay, you got a card on you? So I want to show you what he does. Not only does he take his card out and hand it to everybody. We go out, we go to Publix together. He hands his card to the cashier as he's walking out, and he hands it like this. He goes like this. Hey, here's my card. My name is Tommy the Car Guy Caputo. Now, if you can see that, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. Okay, Tommy the Car Guy Caputo. If you can see that, then guess what? He hands it to him. Not only does he have the car guy on his business cards, you have a Harley Davidson, don't you?
Yes.
What does the license plate say?
Car guy.
He has a Cadillac, which, by the way, he's really in love with his Cadillac. He has a Cadillac, don't you?
Yes, I do.
What does the license plate say?
Car guy.
He gives out shirts to everybody who buys a car. What does it say?
Enjoy the ride in the back, Tommy Caputo, the car guy, and then on the front. And then I also have, every month, I send a newsletter that I put together myself, a one-pager.
Bam! I wasn't even going to bring it up yet, but it's the truth.
Every month every single month.
They get this. And this is important because this is about touching base with your customer. Here's another one. I don't care what sales you're in. Guys, you got to stay in touch with your customers.
Doesn't matter if you read it. If you pick it up and you hold it in your hand,
got it from Tommy
on your way
the
to the
car
garbage,
guy.
you know where this came from. I'm here.
Always. You'll never forget the name. I can't tell you how many times people come in and come to the dealerships. Hey, I bought a car here 2 years ago. Hey, what's the salesperson's name? Oh, man.
I don't have that
I don't
issue.
remember. God, biggest mistake in the world. Shame on you. Get out of the business. I hate to be as blunt as I can with that.
Absolutely.
I mean, just do it. Look, here's the thing. Because this comes directed to me in my mail, and anyone who buys a car, he gets this every single month. It says, the car guy at Sheehan Pre-Owned. That means I am opening this every day. He doesn't send me an email. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, I don't open my emails. I'm just being honest. I don't open many unless it catches my eye. I'm too busy of a guy. So are you. So guess what? Send a mail. I open all my mail. I still open all my mail to this day.
It's very simple. It's a physical thing. Here's the deal. You don't read it, it's okay. Most people want to see it. I put a little joke here, a little quote.
I love the jokes.
I keep this personal here. I keep it away from the car business. Just a little something about me or my daughter or my family or something that happened. And then just some stuff in the middle. The whole basis is so they go to their mailbox and they touch it. Once you touch it, you're like, the first thing that comes into your head, whether it's good or bad, is it's either, oh, I can't wait to see what the joke is, or, oh my God, he sent me another one of these. But what's going on is there is a physical memory right there. That's
every
me.
Month, that's follow-up.
Every month they see this, they feel it. They don't have to read it. They know it's mine, and they know, oh, it's this again. Maybe they'll open it, but who cares? But I'm in their head once a month, every month. And that's why I thought so many people come to me like, oh, what, you don't do email blasts, you don't do that. I don't.
You don't need to do email blasts. Just stay in front of the customer.
They're touching something physical that they get, and to me, that's worth more.
I don't think there's a customer who bought a car from Tommy in the past 6.5 years you've been there that doesn't know your name. Again, and what I do is I open this up and I appreciate this. Not only because I'm a professional in the sales business, and I've been in the car business so long, but I love to get this because I look at his jokes, and he's got the goofiest jokes in the world. So it makes me laugh every month. Okay, so Thanksgiving was last month. What do you think his joke was? Wait, yeah. What was the joke? You remember the joke, the pilgrim joke? Why do pilgrims wear their... No, wait. Oh, yeah, wait. Why do pilgrims' pants fall down? Come on, you put the joke in there.
Buckles on it.
Because they wear their belt buckles on their head.
You have to forgive me, folks.
On their hat.
I've got so much going on, I can't remember every joke.
That kills me, man. I can't help it. I love it. All right,
Some folks are easy to make laugh than others. It's the moral of the story.
No, the moral of the story is not that. The moral of the story is that you got to be in front of your customers, man. You got to be in front of them every single month. Don't send out an email that your CRM, that the dealership pays for, does on a monthly basis because no one opens it. Do something. Call your people. Look, I also get, and this is really important. He sends me the service, right? Because I bought a new Lexus from him. I bought my new GMC truck from him.
Couple Lexuses.
Well, yeah, several Lexus. And anyway, but he sends me the service updates and where I can get my truck serviced and so forth and so on. So if you want to be successful in automotive sales, if you want to build a business within a business, you got to be in front of your clients, right? That's one of the things. Okay, let's talk about social media because
got to be different. Videos.
So many people out there, they sell cars. Okay, you got all these people selling cars. I mean, there's millions of people out there that sell cars just in this country alone.
Nobody's giving out shirts,
and they don't do anything.
Nope.
They're not doing social media. So I'm really reaching out to anybody in the sales industry, not just the car business, to start using your social media in a way where you can reach out and stay in front of your customers. You have the goofiest videos on the planet. I love them, and I say that as a compliment.
Thomas J. Caputo.
Thomas J. Caputo. Go to the page and look at the videos.
It's actually my actual page. You friend me, unless you're a serial killer, go right ahead. And you'll see the videos. I've got hundreds of videos, and they're funny as hell. And it's just something different. It's not the same old thing. People they're accustomed to just go to the dealership, be miserable, fight it out. I don't have that where I'm at.
No.
There's
no fighting.
There's no fighting.
You come to buy a car or not.
You come to buy a car. If I've got what you need, great. And if I don't, if it comes in, I'll get it. But and any brand new make or model, I let them know I can get that. I work, with a lot of different dealerships, and it's just very, very easy for me to do what I do. And for the customer, I mean, I have this thing that I've been saying lately. If you like to grind it out, if you want to go dealership to dealership, drive yourself nuts, go, one place to the other, and never really know where you're at, but just be miserable all the time. I'm not your guy. I'm not your guy. I'm not the guy to come and ask me for numbers. I'm not, numbers and then take off and go drive yourself nuts at 5,000 other places. No.
If you want a good experience, you're the guy.
Yeah. If you want to be in and out for the most part, if you want a very, if you want real truth in what goes on.
Fair deal?
Better than fair deal.
I know that.
Great deal. And somebody who after you leave, does not forget you. Does not, I don't want to sit here. I don't want to sell just them.
Right.
I want to sell their cousin, their uncle, their aunt, their friend.
That's what you do now.
Every time somebody says, hey, so-and-so, I need a car, this is killing me. I want my name to blow out of their head. I want them to talk about me. I don't want them to talk about somebody else. I don't want them to say, go to CarMax or some garbage, some impersonal, slaughterhouse. That's what I call it.
But that's what you, as a professional salesperson, that's what you want to do. You want people to constantly come back to you so you can get repeat and referral. You don't want to make one sale. You want to make 10 sales. That's the key. We try to convey that in our training all the time.
Sustainable living.
Sustainable living. And and not only does he send out these monthly newsletters, and like I said, and he's always marketing with his business card, but he does really work the social media tremendously. And some people think his videos are obnoxious, but you're going to have haters when you're successful. It's just the way it is. Hey, listen, you don't like it? Don't buy it. That's just the way it is.
They have a lot of buttons on Facebook that let you hide stuff, so you don't have to see it.
Don't buy it, right? That's
and the rest of the people, they can laugh at it. I don't do it because I'm an actor. I don't put these out because I'm a writer.
You want to grow a business.
I do it because I don't want the simple. I don't want people to forget me.
That's it.
I don't want
follow up. How many times have we talk about follow up in our trainings?
Every class.
Every class, we pound the fact that you want to follow up, stay in touch with your customers. I think mentally,
there is nothing worse than driving down the street, looking to your left, which happened to me just recently, and seeing a previous customer, for one reason or the other, in a car that you knew nothing about that they just bought.
Yeah, it's the worst.
I consider it a personal failure.
Yeah,
personal failure.
You take it that way.
Well, I do.
And that's a good thing that he takes it that way.
It's not. Listen, I don't make enough money to be greedy about the fact that I didn't sell him a car. I did it because when I see that, I immediately a bell goes off. You didn't do your job.
Yeah.
You didn't do your job. Look what you did. You're supposed to be responsible to me. And here's how personal. I take it to a totally different level. In my head, that person went to somebody else, and I know that other person did not care about her or him as much as I did.
True.
And that's a fact. I don't care what anybody says, and that's kind of that's what I bring to the table, and that's worth much more than I make.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing, though. Okay, and again, that's why we do these kind of interviews.
Sorry,
right?
I started going bananas there.
No, we do these interviews though, so you can see the passion though that's inside you that makes you want to succeed and help customers. Look, that's really what this business is about.
It's a personal, not just business.
It is.
If it was just a business thing, these people wouldn't be sitting on my Facebook.
That's true.
They wouldn't be connected to me on a daily basis. I'm dead serious.
So look, again, there's a lot of steps. There's a lot to become a successful salesperson. Anything, some of the steps like we just talked about is number one, you got to build a rapport. You have to make a friend. You got to feel that they trust you, that they like you, that they're going to keep coming back and buying from you. You got to treat people right. Give them what they want. Give them what they want. This is not rocket science. We live in 2017 these days. Look, people already know what they want when they come in, right? And then after you make the sale, follow up, follow up, follow up. Keep in touch, keep in touch, keep in touch.
What's also important about the rapport aspect and having that ground, that foundation for when a customer comes in because he was referred to you?
What?
A lot of times, including myself, when you go out to buy something, you're already on edge. Customer comes in.
Absolutely.
You're like this. So there might be information that salesperson might be trying to give you, but you might be taking for granted because you don't like him.
Yeah.
And you're afraid of him. When I have that wall down, if I have to tell you something important as a consumer and as a friend or a friend of a friend or family, however it ends up, you'll be able to retain that information and not lose out on something that could help you save money, save time, etc. Because you were so beholden to the fact that the person in front of you was an evil salesperson out to take your money. Mm-hmm. When it's not, it's Tommy, and I'm not going to hurt you. I can't hurt you because if I hurt you, my friends will know about it.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to be that
kind of person. That's what every salesperson should aspire to be.
It's what you got to do.
If you're a salesman and you listen to this, you need to aspire to be, again, I use this term a lot, that trusted advisor. That trusted advisor. People call Tommy all the time to ask for advice about cars. He's a trusted advisor. No longer is he a car salesman. He's a trusted advisor. Look, it doesn't matter what business you're in. It doesn't have to be the car business. Once you become that trusted advisor status, you remember the old commercials, E.F. Hutton?
Yes.
Remember? When E.F. Hutton spoke,
people listened.
That's
not necessarily true about me.
That's true. You're right. No, I'm not kidding.
Exactly true.
No. But you know what? He becomes that trusted advisor. So again, if you're in sales, it doesn't matter if you're selling houses, life insurance, or submarines. It doesn't matter. Again, you got to become that trusted advisor that people can turn to. 2018 is right around the corner, man. We got big stuff ahead. What do you got planned for you? Want to make this the best year ever?
I definitely do. I'm excited about it. I've a lot of stuff is happening to me years back where I theoretically shouldn't be where I'm at right now, and and because of those things, it just makes me feel proud to be where I'm at. To the fact that I sustained this business that I've created in with such a long time, and I'm just looking at the future. It's funny. This is a business, where you don't exactly always save your money when you're a salesperson, or put it away, or invest it right, or this, that, or the other. You spend it. But the greatest thing about our business is that, as long as I have lungs and I can breathe and I can walk and get to work and have a pen in my hand and I'm
you'll make 6 figures a year.
You'll make 6 figures a year.
No question. And that's the confidence level.
It's great. I mean, as long as my phone rings, and my phone rings all the time, and it doesn't ring. So
Hey, I want to say something about that real quick.
All right.
To cut you off.
I'm going to listen.
Here's the thing. Here's the best part about the business that Tommy's built. It's job security. You know why? Tommy really can't get fired. Because let's say something happens. He's got his phone. That's all I mean. His customers follow Tommy. And what I'm saying there is you work at a dealership right now. If you're in the car business, you listen to this, man, the dealership does a lot for you. They provide you with an office. They give you a computer. They give you a telephone, man. They send out mail for you. You don't even have to pay for it. They give you business cards. They even give you inventory. They give you millions of dollars worth of inventory. They give you insurance. They give you a 401k plan. They give you everything. Man, they pay your light bill.
It's funny you should say that. People ask me all the time, like, how do you start a dealership? I'm like, why?
Well, that's the point I'm making, right? Just think about it. They give you so much, man. They give you all the tools you need. And all you got to do is build a business within that business, man. The dealership gives it all to you. What a great business.
It's the ultimate startup.
It's a great business. And if you're not in the car business and you want to get in the car business, you need to reach out to us because this is what we do, man. I'll get you in a dealership. No problem. We'll train you. But besides that, it's a great business for you to go make 6 figures a year and understand and have the confidence, the 100% confidence. Tommy Caputo has massive job security because the customers follow Tommy. And anyone, and we're gonna have other people in the car business. They're gonna come on here. We
Not
have,
nearly as
I
good
asked
looking as
Steve
me.
Harrington to come. Steve's gonna come.
There you go. There's the man. There's the guy whose
There's
plan
the
I
guy,
followed. There's
okay?
the guy that I followed his plan.
You did follow
He's
his
me
plan.
on twice over. He's unbelievable, Steve. What he's done.
Steve's selling 100 plus cars a month.
100 plus cars a month.
100 plus cars a month. One
The guy
man.
can
What
barely
time's that
walk
another
across the
time?
street.
Sells 100 a month.
100 a month.
One man, by the way, and that's not even an exaggeration. I think it's a world record. I think, but
It's not
but
even-
anyway, I mean, the point is that job security. Guys like you have that security, man.
He's his own dealership.
He is, but guys like you have that security, and you know what? Tommy's built a business that he's proud of. And if you're in a car business or if you're in any sales business, you want to emulate that and build a business that you're proud of. And I'm proud and honored to be this man's friend, okay? Because I love this guy. I've seen him. We've both been to the bottoms, been to the top. All
A lot
over,
of the
okay?
stuff. A lot of the stuff I've seen and learned and done in my career is, been through a semi mentorship. Even though I give him a lot of guff, he's my best friend. But you're only as good as the company you keep. So if I'm doing something right, then I attribute that a lot to the people that I'm around, and most of the time I'm around you. And
Except when you're driving that Harley.
Except when I'm riding on the bike.
I'm gonna go buy a Huffy this Christmas. I
Yeah,
might start
Schwinn.
pedaling on the way up to
To
it.
start marketing for Schwinn.
My Huffy. They even make Huffy anymore?
I don't know actually.
If Huffy's even being made anymore. Okay, so let's get back to the subject. If you want a car, let's give you some plugs here, man. If you want a vehicle, if you're in a market for any vehicle,
954-918-9800. 954-918-9800. That's my cell phone. If you want to see my inventory, you can just go to SheehanAutoplex.com. Sheehan, that's SheeHan, Autoplex.com. Any brand new make or model.
Any make or model, by the way.
Or finance. It does not matter. You want a Volkswagen, you want a Chevy, you want a BMW, a Mercedes, you want a Toyota,
Lexus,
whatever it is, Lexus.
Bentley, doesn't matter.
Does not matter. Give me a call. It's a very, very simple process.
In fact, you get your prices right up the front. You can even give the numbers on the phone. Look, here's the deal. If you want a vehicle, you want a new or used car, you want to reach out to Tommy. Thomas J. Caputo on Facebook. Like the page. Really, really good.
It's not a septic situation. It's fun. You have a good
It's
time.
fun, yeah. It's fun. You're gonna watch the videos. You watch the memes. I love the memes.
Oh, go to my
the memes. Are the
friend me
best.
on Facebook, Thomas J. Caputo. Again, Thomas J. Caputo. I'll accept your friendship. Check out my videos. It's me. It's me. It's me on a plate. I got nowhere to. I'm
the
you know
weekly
what I'm
sales meeting with Tommy Caputo. Wait.
This salesman doesn't hide.
And this
I'm
was
right
done.
there. You can find
You
me.
can't get away from those videos, by the way. Trust me. You can't.
Just got a new Christmas one out. Check it out.
Yes, you did. I just watched it myself. Excellent one, by the way. Very good. You happen to be a good actor. I don't know. Where's your agent?
Those are all one
That's
takes,
terrible.
by the way. Those Chris, one
Those are
or
all
two
one
takes.
takes.
There was no script.
You got a terrible agent, though. I don't know.
I know.
Anyway, who's it? Ed. That's your agent.
Ed, that's my agent. That's my cameraman.
That's okay.
Big Ed.
All right. Anyway, look. Also, MPIFL.com. That's Maximum Potential Institute. If you want sales training, we do sales training for any dealership in the country. We'll come to you. We'll do it. New hire sales training, leadership training, you name it. Management to sales to management, leadership training from management to leadership, F&I training, service writer training. We got it. MPIFL.com. You definitely want to go there. You can reach out to me as well. You're watching this on my Facebook page, so hopefully you're friends with me. And don't forget to go to our website and check us out. I'm just glad to have Tommy on here. Thanks for coming in, my friend. Appreciate it. We have a great weekend. Christmas is right around the corner. You want to say any Christmas?
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
You know, one of the sayings I love that you have?
Oh.
What's the saying I love that you have when someone says, how you doing?
Oh, you mean the long one?
No, not that one.
Yeah, I can't.
No, we can't
say
say
that.
that. No. The saying that I love that you always said, come on, man.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Every day is.
Every day. I'm sorry. You're right. Oh, you got me. You caught me off guard.
Come on.
Every day is Christmas. Every night is New Year's Eve.
So the next time you say, when someone says, hey man, how you doing? You
That's
say,
not my tag phrase though.
I know.
What's my tagline? Enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride. But when someone says, how you doing? Every day's Christmas, every night's New Year's Eve. Man, can't get better than that.
Can't get better than that. Every day's covered. Every night's covered. My life is a party, ladies and gentlemen. You want to get on the bus or you want to sit in traffic? I'm just saying. I've been looking down this whole time. I'm completely goofed out about this whole live thing, which is funny because I do videos every week.
All right, well, listen, we're gonna sign off here, guys. I hope you liked the first the Success interview series with Thomas.
Is this the inaugural?
Tommy. What?
Is this the inaugural
This the inaugural what?
series?
You're the first.
Are you not entertained?
See what I mean? All right, well, you got to know Tommy a little bit. Make sure you like his page, Thomas J. Caputo. And we'll see you around the corner. Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. We're going to be on before that, but I want to start wishing everybody Merry Christmas. Have a great weekend, everybody. It's a beautiful weekend here in sunny South Florida. If you're anywhere else in this country other than South Florida, well...
shame on you.
I feel bad for you, but it's 70 degrees and sunny, so have a great weekend, everybody.